What's up, TI people? So I want to address. There was a TI meeting, and I can't go Wednesdays. I'm actually busy. I could go on a Friday if you really wanted me there. So whoever can go to these meetings, if you videotape it and you send me the link so I can watch it, and then I can share it with the other TIs. That'd be great too. I want to do that. This should be like a Zoom meeting or something for people who can't go to those meetings. Nice honking. So yeah, I thought there was a house for sale on my block on my side. So I thought they were moving today. The truck. They're moving across the street. Oh, doggy. The car. A miracle happened a few days ago. It was Friday. So the guy with the husky, he would usually get mad at me for seeing how cute his dog was. There must have been somebody else. I was walking. So I see the husky. I'm like, oh, hi, Dogo. And the guy was like, nodding his head and saying thank you. I'm like, that's how you're supposed to react when somebody says your dog is cute. That's all I'm saying. Many times I had interactions with dog owners. Like, oh my god, your dog is so cute. And I'm like, thank you. That's normal. But what happens if you're a perp? Sometimes it's not even your dog that you're walking. You're walking the handler's dog. So, the dog is supposed to, when they walk dogs, it's supposed to scare us. And when it doesn't, they get angry. So if you love dogs, just say, oh, the dog's cute. Don't say it nasty to them. Just, say it normal. Because they're the ones that should be getting nasty, Perp is supposed to. That guy likes to fly down the block too, all the time. I see him all the time. He's always trying to touch my house and speeding and honking. So now all of a sudden he's parked across the street from my house where I can see him. The little pettiness of these perps is funny. It's not scaring me, so it's just funny. It's hilarious, actually. And you notice the rims have a little red in them. I don't know if they do that at the mechanics. And they put the rim inside, whatever goes inside the tire before they put the rim on. And then they put the tire on. I don't know if the mechanics do that on purpose, or if the handlers tell them to do it, because they could be on it too. If you have a car and they're bullshitting you. And you can see right through their bullshit, and I don't like that, so. You don't even have a radio on. Let's have a radio on. It's like you like some dick in his butt. Anyway, I can't say it out loud. Well, yeah, he looks the type for something. I'm not gonna say what. Well, that's the real reason why I'm single. Because the straight men are not straight anymore. They go any way they can. Oh, look at that. Nice breakfast. Thanks for spying on me. I mean, they're not gonna do nothing since, there's people out right now, moving stuff into a van. while I'm out here, they're not gonna honk the horn, but usually they do when I'm by myself. So the camera's working again, and it caught something. What the hell? What kind of laugh was that? It sounded like a... Never mind, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway. So somebody up the block pressed their button for their car to lock it like 5 times. I counted. And then I heard laughing right after that. So I'm like, okay. Like, the only way that they should really do that kind of stuff is to do it in front of my house, in front of the cameras. Not at the corner. That doesn't count. You are on the hive mind, right? These perps, told to come here and do stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stand in front of my house and curse me out or something. They want me to come out and scream at them. So that's why they stand here for hours on end. I'm like, I got news for you, buddy. I take my sweet ass time in the morning. Sometimes I get up late. And by the time I get to have coffee, sometimes it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I don't come out, and then I just stay home and clean. So fuck them. They're not gonna get me to scream at them. They're just not. I don't got time for that. I'm actually, no matter what time I get up in the morning, or if it's too late and I don't feel good and I'm sick, I still try to clean. Even if I just wash clothes, that's at least doing something to pass the time, so I don't scream at somebody. But they want me to. Well, the more you want me to, the more I'm not gonna. So, yeah. Some of them seem like that side of me, but yeah, I don't feel like it. And when an empath don't feel like getting mad at the narcissist, something's wrong. It don't work unless you're right here, bitch. You gotta come closer. I know you hear me. Fuck these perps, Anyways. So, at one point on video, I caught a guy saying my email address out loud and then laughing. He's an Asian dude. So I know nobody I know that's not personally, in my house knows my email address. So how the hell did that happen? And I have 2 different emails, so you always have to have a backup one, right? So how does this person know anything like that? I don't know this person personally. I've never seen the person before, and he was wearing a jacket like that, blue jacket. So since he said something personal, I can't post it. But I don't know this person. I've never seen that person at all. As long as I'm living here, I've never seen that person once. So how did he just walk in front of my house and say it out loud? You know what I mean? It's just, these perps will do anything for $1. That saying that they say $1 makes you holler, they're not kidding. That's where they got it from. They really do anything for $1. They'll do anything for a fucking nickel, a penny, a dime. They're whores. They really are. They're money whores. I'm not kidding. Sane people don't do stuff like that. First of all, people that are sane don't go around looking for information on other people and then screaming out loud whoever could hear. They don't do that. That's not normal. That's proof that we're all on the networks of these perps. It's definitely Neighborhood Watch. I gotta look that up because that's too coincidental, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you go, if you walk past my house, you see the address. That's where everybody's address is, right in front of the house. Does that information even come up when you look the people up? I guess it does, right? So I'm gonna have to do that too. I'm gonna have to look myself up and just delete that stuff. Like, make it as much private as I can. Because these perps are ridiculous. Like, how would he know that? I barely even use my email address, you know? Like, I order stuff online, but that's about it. Like, I don't email people. We don't do that no more. Who the hell emails anybody? Yeah. People barely text anymore. They're gonna email each other, you know? That was the 90s. That's F. People text or call, but barely call or text, so that's about it. What the fuck? And he was at the corner of that house right there, right directly behind the silver car. And he always revved up his red motorbike in front of my house. I have video of that. The camera caught him making circles in front of my house. But then they were in front of my driveway right here, just revving up the engine. Just sitting there, not even moving. I'm like, how the hell the camera not catch that? You know what I'm saying? They do stuff. They definitely do witchcraft over cameras. So I came outside to videotape them doing that. And then they realized I wasn't leaving and it's not stopping videotaping them. Then they left. They sped off like a bat out of hell. I'm not playing with these perps. I don't know who they think they're dealing with, so. You know, we're chosen by God to be leaders. When the shit hits the fan, we're supposed to be the leaders, not them. So pick up your damn cross, get your armor suits on, and your battle swords and axes, and fight their ass back. Not to the point where you get arrested, but, you know, fight them in other ways, spiritual battle. In my last video, I just posted a prayer thing. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. I don't care how long the prayer is. I will post it on my videos. You know, the link on the bottom. Oh, the dog should have a leash, but whatever. Yeah. So hopefully you guys can watch it and start praying too, because you know we honestly should be praying for them, because they really are stupid if they think they're not gonna go to hell for this. You know, they're not afraid to go to hell. Like, how are you not afraid to go to hell? Hell is not a party. It's physical torture for like all eternity. So are they kidding with that? You know, before they make fun of us, why don't they read the Bible once in a while? So it says adulterers, which is them, they cheat on their wives and husbands and all that to stalk people. That's one of the 10 Commandments, not to do that kind of stuff. So you already failed, and you're not repentant of it, and you don't feel sorry for it. You don't feel anything for it. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. There's certain people that have that book like that wrote a book about that kind of stuff. He's not here anymore, is he? Nope. And from what I heard, on his deathbed, he saw hell. He saw the devil pulling him to hell. So guess what? None. He was scared. He is not getting a second chance. You understand? I'll tell you, God is not playing with any of these handlers and perps and wannabe perps and wannabe thugs. I'm not playing. I'm not playing at all. Yeah. That lady just looked over at me too when I was talking about Christ. She knows. He just honked and looked at me. Caught you. So honking that bitch. Mind your business. So I'm gonna go get coffee. I might get something to eat, or I might get a donut, or I might not get anything but coffee. I don't know. And it's none of nobody's business what I do there. But you know, they feel like I should be watched 24/7. It's rocking. So we'll see. Reminds me of the other rifle, like some. He got paid in beer, coffee, Pepsi. And he was just chilling from my house too, while his handler honked the horn. So yeah. What are you bitches doing? This car, same thing. Look, one headlight's clear, the other one's foggy. What is the deal? You're not supposed to have your headlights like that. If you're looking at this guy, clear headlights. The guy behind them, one is not clear and the other one's clear. Well, I thought it was a Camaro, his car. It's a Thunderbird, a Mustang, sorry. I was like, oh boy. Well, he got paid because he put those extra lights in the car and they're blinding. So if you have a seizure issue, don't look at his car. He'll cause you to have one. Blind, lights like that will cause seizures. That's why he did that. And I remember how much he gang-stalked me right away as soon as he moved into that apartment. I'm surprised to see this long. He has a job in construction. Because that car is his too, that white car right there. And he takes either car to work, I guess, but there's like a lot of construction stuff in the back seat. And if you know for a fact that perps never get their car broken into, because the po helps them. Their job is to help them, not us. Hi, how are you? We're gonna hit the balloons this time? Probably. I'll do it. Stand right here. You know where I'm running black. Yeah, she usually hits the balloon. She usually hits it with her lunchbox. That's the family that took pictures in front of my house. They stole flowers from a tree up the block. It's actually 2 blocks away. And came to my porch to take pictures in front of it. Sat on the porch. They put their foot on the porch and took pictures in front of it, in front of my garage. No, they're not gang stalkers at all. I'll tell you, the whole families are in on it. They probably live in an apartment, a small apartment, and they see this house. They know it's me. They've seen me out here before. They think I own the house, I guess. And they're jealous. So jealousy leads, people to do stuff like that. So every time we have like the decoration in the garden, she smacks it, and the mother laughs. She goes, yeah, keep doing it. Like she nods her head and points at it. Like, why are you telling your kids to do that? Like the perps do that all the time. They tell their children to do that because they talk about us. Even if they don't, even if they don't know they're in the program, they're in the program. Like she just saw me and saw that I was white. And I was like, oh, I hate that white bitch. They do that. Trust me, they do it all the time. I think most of my perps are not white. So, it's not white on white crime. It's not a crime to stalk people, I guess. Because it's your word against theirs and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, just keep protecting the perps. Go right ahead. It's not gonna work out for them in the end. They don't know. They were supposed to protect us, the regular citizen. No, they protect the rich people and the criminals. You see those shows? I'm not gonna mention any shows, but you see them. They arrest people. They turn them into informants. So if even the police are like so like full of demons that the demons and them look at you, make them look at you, and so they think you're doing something and you're not, and then they have to like write reports about you. And they start stalking. So it's like, it just keeps building up and up and up, and you're like, what the hell? But that night they came in the middle of the morning actually. When the police came to my door, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I gave them an attitude because we were fine sleeping. My father kept us up. He couldn't stay in the nursing home. So he had fainting spells in the middle of the night. So when he passed, we were sleeping very soundly, actually, because, we didn't have to get up in the middle of the night every 5 seconds. So I was pissed. Like, a couple was fighting in front of your house. I'm like, what are you talking about right now? Who the hell called the cops to tell them that? And the cops just automatically believed it with no video footage. They always tell us you have to have video proof of them doing stuff. And then you do have that, and they still don't arrest them. So what are you telling us this bullshit for? I was just watching a story. This lady and her family getting harassed. They had just moved in not too long ago. The whole family, the Mexican family. And this white lady just kept coming to their porch and screaming at them. You don't belong here. Get the hell away from here. Like a psychopath. And she had a small hammer, and she was breaking the door.
You can't get it out of your head. There's something else out.
So she's cursing them out on video. They have the Ring camera. So she's cursing them out, hitting the door with a hammer. So what happens? She ran away. The police found her, didn't arrest her. They threw her in a psych ward. Like, what are you fucking doing? She was harassing them for like at least a year or two. I don't even know how long, but you had all of video footage of her harassing them and threatening them to kill. She wanted to kill them. She was threatening them like that. They had all the evidence, and they like, nah, we're just gonna throw it in the psych ward. Like, what kind of shit is that? And here come all the cars. As soon as I start talking about real stuff, truthful stuff, whatever. It was 23 minutes. I don't know if you made it this far, thanks. But I just wanted to warn you guys. Even if you don't text people or call people that much, they're gonna come around your house and just blurt out your information. I've never saw anything like that in my life until today. I'm like, I thought I was hearing things, so I watched it like 5 times. And as he's walking away from the house, he was standing in front of the gate there, he was walking, he said it, but not, which email, it goes to, just the first part of it. And then like, what the fuck? Are these people crazy or what? When I order stuff, I make sure you don't see addresses, names, nothing. Everything gets crossed out and blackened out before you have to put it in the recycle pail. So, what the fuck? And when I sell stuff, I take all the stickers off of my address because it has tracking numbers and everything on it. So, make sure when you sell something and you're using your boxes that you bought stuff in, you peel the stickers off and you cover up any of the stuff that can't come off. So, these are the things we have to do, to not get robbed, I guess. The only person person that would do stuff like that is Jillian. Let's go across the street again. No, it's not even spring out anymore. So anyway. Yeah, so just be aware that happens. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know. They're nuts. They laugh about it, you know? He like really was like having a ball. She was like, was it? Anyway, and that's the lady. And that's the one that sticks her head out the window to smoke in the backyard. So it comes right in my window. And she's on the other side. Every time I come out there, I go out there, she's opens the window, so smoking and coughing and talking on the phone. I'm like, bro, maybe the fact that you're coughing should give you a hint you should stop smoking. You think? I'm gonna walk over to Dunkin', get some coffee, because I know I'm gonna need it to deal with these perps. And so far, I don't see anybody waiting, but I guess we'll see. I mean, I shouldn't have to expect it, you know? That makes no sense. You know? Think about it. When you go somewhere, whether or not it's your everyday place that you go to, you shouldn't have to expect to be harassed while you're there. They don't want us to have peace. What are you honking at? Ain't nobody there. I can see it from here, nobody's there. Whew. Oh boy. So far, I don't see nobody. Oh damn, that's loud. That's what the perp can yell at. Because that's funny. Oh, it's funny when perps get yelled at. When we get yelled at, it ain't funny. You're an asshole when you yell at us. You do tricks. That's right, what other tricks you doing behind closed doors to get your money? See if it's full. Yep, looks full. That's your spot. He's almost there. It's so funny.